Hey guys, welcome back. Um, let's see, what do we have? Hey Casual, how's it, man? Hope you guys had a good early session. I am Blue Magoon or Mango. Sorry, I keep saying Magoon. How's it? All right, so um, let me have a look quick. Let's go to the 1 hour here. Right, so this is what I said earlier, just from a 1 hour, that 50 moving average. Let's say this is the range midpoint. Thinking, testing that before we go down. That's why we took that equal highs there. So we're still right there. It's still below that. So I'm going to take it off. I just wanted to show you guys what I was aiming for earlier. So we've got equal highs and liquidity up higher, and then obviously we've got plenty down there. So I don't know what we're going to get. This looks like a pullback from Friday's big push down, pullback. Maybe we run that high again and then see some sort of a short. Then if we go to the 15 minutes, looks like I'm not trading any flags, but this looks like a bull flag type of thing. Like I said, we could potentially look for this level, and obviously it lines up with this fair value gap here. Nice liquidity there. So I'm going to take this one out, and so far I think this is where we're going to go. So let's see if that is what we want. Okay, losing volume, ending day, but I think making new highs by yep, that's it. All right, so let's go to a 1 minute and then see how it comes together. So this all lines up, guys. There's this nice liquidity trend line here. And remember, we always like to take the equal highs. All right, so there we go, equal highs there. This is also somewhat equal highs, but I'm going to leave it as is because that's the cleanest equal highs for me there. All of this is liquidity, and obviously we've got a framework to see if we're going to get up to that level. Okay. Let me just see if we go lower here. We've got equal lows that we identified earlier. Yeah, I'm just going to mark that out so we know. All right, so we've got liquidity to the upside, and we've got liquidity to the downside. So we just have to, keep an eye. So currently what we've got here is like a consolidation again, and obviously push out into that trend line. And this thing could come down here and then bounce or whatever it wants to do. I think what we need to do is just know our levels and then see how price actually unfolds there to see how we which way we're going to go with this. Yep, that's good. Let me just see what's going on here. Try again. Super. So there you go. Right. Nice. Good. Yeah, it works that way. I mean, at those R's, risk rewards, you don't need it 12 months. I think you'll be a millionaire in 30 days type of thing. I mean, because all of that compounds, right? So, because if you do 6R 12 times and you double your money in a month. That's good. Righty, let's see. And then if you want to make more money, create an indicator or something to that effect and sell it. If you do 10% a month, you're going to do well. So that's good. All right. So, I mean, still a little bit of a range here. That went down, make lower highs. Did not make lower lows, and then we start breaking higher, higher low, taking highs out. So this could be, the time to go higher. I don't have a clear setup here yet, so I'm not taking anything here yet. So I've got to wait. Create indicator to what? I mean, your strategy. Put it in, try to build it and tell people to pay you $100 a month to use it. That's how you amplify your profits. If you got something that has got a high win rate at such a big R, people will pay for that. Because remember, most people don't want to think when they trade. And that's why most people struggle with ICT, because ICT stuff is more discretionary in some of their, like you got all your setups and all of that, but if you go sit with him, he'll tell you this one's not valid, but all this checklist stuff is there, but it's more discretionary than strict rules. As much as he will tell you there's rules for it, once you start diving into the rules, it becomes so complicated that people, try to find something that's easier. So, on. Hopefully we get some good setup today in the PM session. We had a nice 3 setups in the AM session. I took the one, I didn't take the second one, and we demonstrated the third one, and that went to profit lock in 1 minute, 1 candle. Dum, 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 dum. Right, so we've got this liquidity here, and then obviously we building up some liquidity here as well. I don't know if we want to go there now or do we want to go up. So pretty much triangular, thing here, and we always know from the past we either manipulate to go higher or we manipulate higher to go lower. So we just need to be careful and wait and see. Dum, 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 dum. Right, so I don't know if anybody's in any trades. I mean, if you are, happy to you to share it as well. Then at least we can follow someone's trades. This is forming equal lows here, so it might bounce from here and then come back later to run it. I don't know. Just mark it out, equal lows. No, I can't get involved in this range type of trade here. I need a more concrete. I mean, I can even wait for it to go all the way up here and then look for a short or something. Unless something builds up in here that gives me a good long setup. Right, so I'm just going through some other charts. Yeah, I mean 15-minute does look like it wants to bounce here. Bounce, but I don't have it clean on my 1 minute, so gotta be so what I want to show you guys. Let's go to a bigger time frame quickly. This is the 1 hour. I want to go to a weekly. Yeah, let's do weekly. Let's take that off. So this outside bar here, I mean, the market has been going up for a long time. This outside bar where it runs the high and close below that high, that's an outside bar. This is either, it's only doing two things. This is either initiate a reversal or a continuation to go higher. And this doesn't look like a continuation right now. So in theory, this up candle should test the low of this candle or the wick, and there's no wick, so we can take the low, which is at 664. I think, yeah, 690. And this could be, I mean, it could stall, it's the whole week. So today is the first day, that could be testing, and we can obviously close lower into this fair value gap. And we're either going to bounce from this fair value gap or we inverse it completely and go lower. So that is very important to keep an eye on for this week. Or this can just, you know, this could happen in the next 2-3 weeks, maybe, where we test that and come down and just form a little candle with a wick, and then the next week see price move lower. So I just wanted to show you guys that. 690 that we say was 690. So we did go higher. So that's why this fair value gap here looks like something important, where we could expect, you know, some sort of a reversal from. And there's liquidity there, so someone asked me in the AM session, I don't know if that someone is on the call or on the stream, about the indicator, and I'll show you why I don't participate here. I mean, this is all over the place. Blue is down, up, back down, so it's more going sideways. Red is also in the mid here, so I want to rather see either moving down or high up and create some sort of a bull momentum and then a quick shift. Then I will look for shorts, but at this point it's pretty messy right now. So I don't trade off that indicator, I'm using that as confluence. So look at this candle here, this black candle down, the white candle ran the low with a wick. If it closed up, that's an outside bar and it looks the bullish one to go higher. If it closed where it closes now, it could come down and test that level and then bounce from that. I'm not taking the trade, I'm just showing you guys. There's the test. And now let's see if it's an actual continue, or I mean, this is not really trending, but see if that's the one that's going to send it higher. Yeah. So as you can see, your drawdown's like almost nothing on that. And this is where your entry would have been. Your stop would go below that wick. And then you obviously mark out your 2R is about here. I mean, you can, it depends on where this forms. If this is at a peak high or peak low, this could be a much bigger R. And, but yeah, that's a good way of reading outside bars. And this outside bar here, this is one of the signatures of Larry Williams. Obviously, he's got more advanced stuff that he uses, but if this obviously sets up within his bias or whatever, that's how he would read that. I mean, here's outside bar here, white candle, wick through the high and close through the body. We go and test that wick, because between the wick and the body, that's the area where you wanted to test, and then it dropped. And not every outside bar is a what you call it. You got to use it in the right context. I mean, there's nothing there. I mean, this is a pullback into a fair value gap. There's an outside bar there. We did open in the wick, so you can just take the short from there, stop there, and obviously lower targets. So I'm just checking if there's anything that stands out. We'll go back now. Yeah, it's worth watching those and keeping an eye on how they react to price. I mean, this is just giving you another entry at that top, and nice rejection there. So and in this case, we are targeting actually much higher. So we can actually say, what is this? 6R, 5.6R. So let's see if it's actually going to work out. I don't know if it's going to go all the way there, but it's worth tracking it and see. Back down there, so who knows if this is maybe a reversal. Don't know. Dun, dun, dun. All right, let's see. Are we going to bounce? Are we going to just go sideways and do nothing? What is it you want to do, Nasdaq? Looks like a little bit of a consolidation, yeah. So that's what's happening right here now. I mean, we still got these equal lows here. Right, now you get an outside bar to the opposite, guys. So take this out so you can see. Fair value gap, outside bar, close, test here. So this could potentially go down here. Now you've got one says we're going higher and one says we're going lower. And now you just stay out of that. Yeah, there's nothing to, I mean, this is not a good structure for me to participate in. I need a more concrete. I mean, if we start breaking nice big moves up here and pull back to go higher, then I'll look at it. But for now, we'll have to wait and see. And we came back to that wick area and we reacted right from that. So those are good scalping opportunities. If you want to do like a scalping thing, I mean, that thing went, that first candle went about 20 points. Same with this one. So it would be interesting for me to see what's going to happen with this equal lows. Are we going to run it and bounce, or are we going to go lower? Oh, we got it. I'm just going to take that off. I'll see what happens here now. We're going to go lower or what? I was a bit late to that trade. This one. Should have got in on the open of this black candle. I'll show you guys quickly why. See when this that blue line crosses below, gray line's already there, and we're sloping down. That was on that little candle. So the open of the next candle, you take the short. So you could have just take that scalp into those equal lows, and you're done. But what this also tells me, I want to see if this is actually going to pull lower, or we're going to get a pullback to go even lower. Right. Steve, is this new week opening gap? Let's see. We looked at it earlier. New week is it's down here. It's probably around this 306. So 50%. I mean, there's a big gap down there. So I think it's still way to go. And that's why I've got probably this equal lows here that I marked out earlier. Oh, Thursdays. All right. Okay. Maybe. Let's go. Okay, so we just hit the 50%. Okay, let's. Okay. Thursday is 50%. My wick. Thursday. Let me look here. Okay. Okay, so there's a nice test, breakthrough liquidity, testing of that fair value gap, and now probably continue lower. Okay, let's see. I'm interested to see what we're going to do down here. This liquidity, we've gone through the equal lows. Now, I mean, this is a gap that we haven't balanced yet. So I'm going to take all of this off. That was earlier. And yeah, this fair value gap could be something to watch. But now we wait and see. Done. I also want to see if this is actually holding. Yep. This is also holding. Holding those candles there. This is that high. Let's see if okay. So I want to see what we're going to do here. Are we going to obviously 50% is there, so maybe this gap here is the one. Let's see. So this is where it starts getting confusing to people. If we inverse this now and we bounce off that to come back down, if bullish can sweep us on 29,745, 745 highs. Low. Yeah. All right, so this is where some people get trapped. If this is going lower, there's a new fair value gap. I'm not going to mark that out because it becomes messy. So this is an IFVG because we inverse to the upside, and now we're breaking lower again. And this is where people think, what is it? Is it bearish? Is it bullish? What the hell are we doing here? Try this. See if it's worth it. Right, if we want to go lower here, I want to see price slice through this fair value gap, take these lows out and close lower. I'm actually going to call this IFG because I'm all over the place. So let's see. So bear in mind, my stop is here. It's probably not the best place because this fair value gap hasn't been tapped yet. But I guess it's one of those things. Dun, dun, dun. So this is obviously a problematic trade because this fair value gap is holding price and we didn't slice through it. So it's more of a preemptive trade to go to these liquidity, but obviously that's not where we are or what price wants. Get that out. And then still got lots of liquidity to the top side. So I do think we might want to go up sometime today. But let's see. Don't like the sideways move right now. Not ideal. So if we go down here, I might just scratch the trade. Otherwise, if it goes up, then I'll just take the stop there. I'm not taking this as a live trade, so I'm waiting for very specific setup for the live trade. So this is more just seeing how price reacts here. So the FVG is really keeping price there. Come on, make a move. Another triangular stop, drop, or just continue. And I'm guessing this probably wants to go for this fair value gap up here. And then do something. So let's see. So for this trade to be a good trade, we should have seen that move there already. Not this. This is telling me take it off the table. Only reason I'm holding it is because the bodies are staying, it's wicking through the top end. So if we start coming down here, I might just close it. Because this is not doing what I wants to see. So it's probably going to drop now. But the key is you want to see momentum through this fair value gap if you want to, get price down. I mean, it's not a far drop, but you don't want to get small candles, consolidation. Take 2 hours to get down there. You want to get there and get out of there. Alrighty, there we go. Momentum's coming. Now let's see if you can slice through here. Can you slice through? Let's see. I think there might be an opportunity later to take a buy up to this level. That's what I think. This fair value gap's also holding price pretty tightly, so come on, what you gonna do? What's it gonna be? Are we gonna bounce? Are we gonna slice through? See, I needed a nice slice through. Okay, so that looks better. I guess I should have held my trade. But hey, I don't like what's happening here, so I'll rather cut my trade and get something that's solid. There's nothing solid about anything here. I thought this was going to be solid, and it was mainly looking at this 50% here. Didn't get all the way up there and drop. Oh, so you took the short from the fair value gap. Which one? Which fair value gap? This IFG area. 555. All right, that's a nice one. Look, I made it the IFG because we inversed there. We inversed back. So I was like, is it a fair value gap? What the hell is it? So, but because we didn't go higher, so this is a fair value gap, but we did close above it. It's a bit silly. Yeah, I also took a short here. But I closed it because when we start wicking around like that, this did look like we're gonna drop from there because we're wicking the top side and we. But yeah, so that was it. So that was just one of those things. All right, so what's happening now? Let's have a look quickly. Still eyeing this equal lows. I don't want to take a short here. I need something more concrete. So I'm going to look at something quickly. So this is obviously new equal lows, this and that. Okay, so let's see. Beverly Gap bar. Yeah, I think edges you, me, and you both. I mean, someone's looking at our massive positions and move the market when we get out. Bye, guys. Are you going? Why are you going so early? We just started streaming. Can't say bye now. Just got this party started. Come on. Go and take the liquidity. What are you waiting for? So we literally just spinning through this. I mean, this is not really price action you want to trade, right? I like to get in, catch the momentum, get out. I don't want to get in and sit and wait for an hour because I know if I'm going to enter a position now, I'm probably going to sit here till 10 to another 40 minutes waiting for price to do something. So I've decided this week I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait for super setups. So I've had my setups early. I'm up for the day, so no need to rush in any trades on the proper count. So So I figured out, guys, that rule on FTMO, that 50% rule, how it works. So it take all your winning days and your biggest winning day cannot exceed 50% of all your winning days. That's what it is. Yeah, no, I agree. The 10 a.m. liquidity, let's see where that is. Oh, it's right down here. Yeah, and it lines up with this fair value gap that I've marked out here, and it's equal lows, lowers. I don't know if we're gonna bounce from here or we're gonna run lower. I thought we want to go higher. But let's see what's happening in this equal lows. I mean, on the hour, we're still bearish. We just in a little bit of a pullback here. And there we go. So a lot of people that trade fair value gaps or IFVGs, they would look at this fair value gap here, running this low and break structure, inverse this. That's a good entry. But then you get pretty much stopped pretty quickly. I mean, you've got lots of liquidity up here, but then the market do the absolute opposite. All right, so now we're moving. Now let's see if we're going to get some sort of a where's it low now? Let's mark it out so we have it, yeah. Sorry, I'm messing around with this. I just want to get it right, yeah. All right, so let's see. Is that where we're going to go? Hey, we should have kept our shorts. Yeah, we one of those lucky ones. When we're in a short or long, we'll get out and then it will move and then will not give us any entries. But hey, that's Nasdaq. Nasdaq is my next door neighbor. You can only trust him as far as you can see him. Oh. Yep, you can't. Hey, Steve, are you in a short? If you are, we'll yes, okay, good. Now at least someone's got to trade on the shorts. Now we can all, cheer it on. Hopefully we get something to tag in as well, but let's see. Going for the 10 a.m. This is the target down here, guys. 10 a.m. low. Let's see if Steve can get there. All right, what can happen now? Obviously, we could maybe come back and retest this equal lows or just drop. I think Steve wants it to just drop. I would like to see something pull back and give me some sort of entry. We'll sweep London lows. All right, so I'm gonna just keep an eye on the first target, and then we'll move to the next one. I don't know if you guys can hear in the background. My parrot is like, I don't know, doing what. Is he snoring or what the heck is he doing? But he sounds like a dinosaur. Yes, he's been yelling short for an hour now, and I got out of my short. It's strange you guys can't hear him, but when I listen to the recording, I can always hear him in the background. But anyways, now the reason I ask is because every time he makes his noise, I can see, because I've got the stream dashboard open, so I can actually see it's, the volume is jumping up and down. Yeah, we need to follow what the parrot says. So we had two confirmations, Steve and the parrot. And then H is you and me. We both thought, nope, we don't like it. Yep. I think we're gonna get our big short, guys. Friday was that big dump. I looked at it, I was like, is this just a trick to go higher, or is it actually reversing here? And I did share earlier what the weekly candle closed. It's an outside bar, and Larry Williams trade those as either continuations wherever it forms, but at highs and lows, like a reversal. Okay, 508 retest. Let's see where that is. 508 retest is up here. Gosh, I don't know if we're going to go that high. 50% is here. It could retest this fair value gap here. I think. But hey, let's see. Or maybe we slice up completely. Oh, 500. Yes, 500 looks good. Round number. In a little volume imbalance as well. That could exactly be it as well. So 28533. Wait. Let's look at this hour. 28 is obviously lower down because we got lots of liquidity down here that I've marked out in the last 2-3 months. I thought this was the push up for now, with a little bit of a pullback to run up into there, but it looks like we want to go just down. This was the pullback on the bigger time frame for the bigger structure, and I thought we might want to test that and then come down. So yes, exactly. I thought that was a nice bull flag. I don't trade bull flags or any flags, but I thought that was it, and we might want to scalp that, but nope. Now we're just dropping. With no entry. Right, let's look at the 15 minutes. What did you say? Inverse this gap here. Yeah, this one, yeah. Gosh. I'm just going to put it there. And then we can have a look at it. All right, so now we're in a 1 minute. I mean, this pullback already came into this fair value gap and just dropped. But I can't. I need something else. So I'm gonna wait for that something else and see if we get it. Okay, what's this gonna do? This hopefully gives us something. Dun, 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 da, 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 dun. Right, what's it gonna be? Dun, dun. Is it actually gonna get up to here or what? Wondering if it's gonna want to run this high, maybe tap this fair value gap here. Or is it too heavy and just starts dropping? Let's see where we are now. Well, that fair value gap is right there. So let's see if it's actually going to do it. Right. So the dollar is licking its lips to wipe out some poor governance around the world. It's coming here too. All right. Yeah, I think there's going to be some changes. Ding, 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 ding. Yes, today. Not much of a deep pullback. I thought we would have gone a little bit deeper here. Oh gosh. But I just let's see. Tiri tiri tiri. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. I wish you could have made this P&L things a little bit smaller, because it's pretty much in the way. I mean, I can do this trading and change it to the left, to the center, like this. But then if I want to use this in a short, it's not the best view. Come on, give it to us. Give it to us. I'm Blue Mango is off to bed. Thanks for the stream. Thanks, guys. Yeah, thanks. Thanks for joining. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care, man. Sweet dreams. All right, so let's see if this gonna wanna give another setup short, or if it's just coming to take my stop. Which is it? Which is it? All right, let's draw favorite gap, and maybe it stops price before it gets to my my stop. Yeah, let's see. Let's see. Down. Bup, 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 bup. What does the indicator say? Let's see. The indicator says that was the pullback. It's not where we want it. That's a 50-50 pullback. So on that black close candle, you would short there, put your stop there, and look for a 2R. Or in this case, because it's a 50, you could have taken a 1R trade off. But we were targeting down here. So now it looks like some sort of a pullback again. But let's see. I'll leave it there so you guys can see how it actually do it. Not sure what you ask. Can I use? I wanted to take this on my prop account, but because we didn't close above there, I didn't. I mean, this looks like it wants to go higher. So let's see. I can't move my stop higher because we might want to go higher. So Okay. Okay, so I'm out of that trade. Now I'm just watching to see what's going to happen here. So we're going up here now, taking this liquidity out. I'm not focusing on just this little gray lines. I'm looking at a blue line as well. It's pretty much high up. So I like the red and the blue to be down here where the gray's up there. Then it's a nice pullback. But let's see. We'll have to see how it plays out now. Yeah, I think. I mean, when is the news this week? Is it? Oh, gosh, I need to go see. I did post it. See if I can see it. So it's only Wednesday. CPI and Thursday PPI. Okay, so now that the blue line has crossed the midpoint, I don't treat this as a A plus setup. This is perfect, but this is up gone too high. That tells me the momentum is like a 50-50 right now. And I would love to get proper momentum behind it. This is good momentum right here. And that was this little candle breakdown. Never got to the high of that candle, and then we just dropped. This can still drop, guys, but it's not going to be. We can, I mean, completely drop. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, if price action is so bad, then it's best to just not do anything. Just go watch a movie, go eat some popcorn, or drink some coffee, or come back tomorrow. What I would love to see now, if we want to go turn bullish here, where this gray line and blue is coming below the black line, and then we see a candle send the blue, the gray right through this purple, as almost like this line here, but very closer. That would give me a good entry to take along. And I'll show you guys if it happens, what it looks like. I'll take it off for now so it doesn't distract you guys. And then I'll show you guys. Okay, so we're in a fair value gap now. Now the question is, which one do we trust? In theory, this is 50%. This is where you want to short and take it down to this level here. So maybe if we inverse this, maybe it's worth taking the short. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Let's wait and see. If it's just a pin, then I'm not shorting this. Okay. Ding, ding, ding. Dum. Take yours off. Don't like the 15-minute. Yep, it's amazing how it will tease you all the way down there and then turn around. It's like, no, we're not doing this today, and then shoot the other direction. Pretty much stuck between those two fair value gaps for now. Just want to show you guys something. So when you get the red, the blue, the gray all move in sync and start momentum to the downside, I mean, that's little candle there, that's your entry on the next candle, and then you get this nice drop. Now you're like, up, down, in the middle. I know this is showing momentum looks like it's going up, but it can turn around. But the blue is like, hey, we're going up, no, we're going down. Hey, we're going up, no, we're going down. And the gray is like, whoops, whoops, whoops. Then you know, gotta wait. You gotta wait. And maybe, other people trade shorts here and it's working. That's fine. But I've seen it where it then turns around and go back in. And yeah, so that's where I used that indicator to just gauge where's that unison, when it comes together in unison and the price action is there, then what's the best option? Well, I almost want to say this price action is normal, and this is the reason. I mean, Friday we get this big dump. What's coming after expansion? Like a consolidation. This is like a pullback, up and down, up and down, up and down, and till it do some sort of manipulation and then expand again. So we did, in the AM session, I did say I expected today to be like a seek and destroy type of thing, going sideways. And we are in this little consolidation. There's lots of liquidity down here. And this was starting to form, it was here, put up, and we started to do that. I thought that was the bull flag that we spoke about earlier. And then what you get expansion in there, and then it could turn around. Then I would say I'm on side again to catch that momentum. But yeah, and that's why I took that one trade and I sat out for the rest. Because I made a point that I need to get more better with market conditions and when I should try my setups and when to sit out. Yeah, we could still be short. Remember, 1 hour is still bearish. So even if you're short here, you probably got a better chance of succeeding. But I don't have clear structure here on a lower time frame to take a short entry. Oh. And if you look at all these fair value gaps that we've marked out, yes, we inverse the one side and we come back. So it's not like holding it. So it's a little bit of tricky. But I do think we just got to stick to the direction. What I wanted to look at, the VWAPs. I just want to see. So you're pretty flat between the two. So but wait, consolidation today, manipulation tomorrow, and then we find direction again on Wednesday. Manipulation, maybe the high of the week, and then trending the Wednesday and Thursday, and then back in consolidation on Friday. Hey guys, we got 5 minutes left. What's it gonna be? Eager to see what's gonna happen in 5 minutes. Maybe we just consolidate like this and then we just go and come back tomorrow and look for something new. I mean, I'm looking at this. We made lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, higher highs. We still need to come and make a nice low, and that would probably be in line with, I know we had 50% there, but if we want to go long, it's probably going to be best to bounce it off here. That's fairly, yeah. That's what I would say, because that, if this is the breaking structure to go back up, this is your bull flag again, and we're stuck in here. So maybe in 5 minutes we see boom and then shoot up. Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me at all. And I know I'm in the end of stream, and then tomorrow morning when I wake up, gonna come back and I'm gonna see this nice big move on all the liquidity on the top and the bottom. Right, so not sure what this is. It's still a Beverly Gap, or we changing the color. What the hell? But let's see. Let's see. 4 minutes, guys. 3 minutes. 3 minutes. You still got this block and this block, solid block here. Now, if I was just doing this, guys, if I just trade the ICT way and mark this out and short it here, I would have, and just tried to target this low, never mind down here. I mean, I would be in trouble now, right? I mean, I entered up here, which is fine. I can move my stop to break even. But you sit and you get nowhere. If I then look at my indicator, it's telling me price is going nowhere. Then I would just stay out of it. I would not even enter. And that's why I haven't entered the trade on my prop account. So and what you will see is the red, the blue, the gray are all starting to push higher here. So even in this mess, it looks like it wants to go higher, but you want to see this move start from the bottom here and 1 or 2 candles. Then you know you're on a good rocket. But then again, guys, you can't follow these things this time of day. So okay. All right, 1 minute. 1 more minute. Mm-hmm. 30 seconds. 30 seconds. Remember, we want to see it maybe test this fair value gap and then bounce. Look, that's just in my mind. I don't know if it will play out like that. So here we go. The final countdown. Boom. Didn't even touch my fair value gap there. Maybe it's going to drop after all. Hey, maybe it's dropped like a rocket now. To a rock, not a rocket. Rocket's going up, Neil. Oh gosh. What is that? Come on, I want to see if you're going to do it. Are you going to touch my fair value gap and jump or not? Gosh. Just want to see how the next candle opens here, and I'm going to call it a day. Yeah. Let's see. No, that's not giving us anything, guys. Alrighty, so guys, thanks for joining. Thanks for sitting and going through all of this. It's been fun. Price action, not so much. Hope you guys had a good day, made some money, and yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow in AM session. Be safe. And hold on. Sorry, guys. I need to look at something. I know there's something I'm doing tomorrow. So I've got an appointment. I mean, if I call it an appointment, I've got stuff that I need to do. I'm going to try to get it done before the New York Open. Worst case scenario, I'm going to start the stream around 10 a.m. Which, yeah, it will be later than normal. But yeah, just letting you guys know. Just keep an eye on the Discord when I post the link. Then you guys can jump on. Otherwise, I'll see you guys definitely at a PM session, but maybe later in the AM session. Anyways, guys, it's been good. It's been real. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care and stay safe. Cheers, guys. Bye.